talking in your sleep. Kate's eyes widened, a different kind of fear giving her a hard jolt that woke her right up. What did I say? Please don't let it have been too much. Danny's voice dropped to a whisper. I'm sorry, Jack. So sorry. That's it? A single nod set Kate's mind at ease, because even though she didn't know Danny all that well, she did know the woman didn't lie. Danny Novak was the sister of Kate's close friend and former bureau partner, Deacon, who was as honest as any man she'd ever met. Deacon Novak was a rare find, a male colleague who was simply a good friend, and that was all. There had never been a hint of anything else, not even once. The attraction hadn't been there for either of them, and Kate had been so very glad. She hadn't needed a lover then. She might never need one again, but she had desperately needed a friend, and Deacon had been one of the best. When Deacon had transferred to Cincinnati from Baltimore, Kate had missed him, his professional skill along with his sarcasm and blunt honesty. She'd missed her friend. So when a position opened up in Cincinnati, she would have taken it even if it had meant a demotion. Luckily, it had been a move up the ladder. She told everyone that she'd taken the job because of the promotion, but the real reason she'd chosen Cincinnati out of all the possible transfers was because of Deacon Novak. They'd no longer work side by side. Deacon had been assigned to a joint task force with the Cincinnati PD, while Kate was squarely owned by the FBI's field office. But just knowing he was close by, that she had a friend watching her back again, that was enough. The news that Deacon had found love here in Cincinnati soon after he'd arrived had made Kate incredibly happy. She'd found her soulmate once upon a time, long before she'd ever met Deacon Novak. Deacon deserved his turn now, and Kate heartily wished him and his fiancée, Faith, the happiness she'd once known. But she hoped Deacon and Faith would know their happiness for a whole lot longer than Kate had known hers, because the few years she'd actually been happy wasn't much in the grand scheme of a life. Heartbroken and lost when she'd moved to Baltimore 3 years ago, she hadn't realized how much she'd needed a friend until she met Deacon. Now, mocking smile, barrel in his mouth, gunshot. Stop it. Viciously, she shoved the image away, but it would be back. It never went far, a nearly constant taunt. But also a constant reminder of exactly how much she needed friends, and pathetically needy as it was, Kate hoped that Deacon's sister might become one too. The Novak siblings had always seemed carved from the same rock, so Kate believed Danny when she murmured, I don't think anyone else heard what you said. You were more mumbling than speaking. Are you okay? Kate nodded, still shaken from the dream, from the knowledge that she'd spoken in her sleep when she couldn't control her words. At least, I'm sorry Jack wasn't so bad. It could have been much worse. At least I didn't scream. But was she okay? Hell no. She might never be okay again. I will be, she lied. Pasting a smile on her face and willing her hands not to tremble, she relieved Danny of the computer and earbuds. Thanks for saving my piece of shit laptop. She put it on the floor under her chair. As much as I want a new one, this one can't break until I've at least backed up my notes on the audio files I've been transcribing all afternoon. Danny shrugged. The audio file was either finished or it was just a lot of dead air. Kate stared at her. You listened? It was private. Not intentionally. Remaining calm, Danny grabbed the earbud's cord and held up the tail end. It came unplugged when I grabbed your piece of shit computer. Now Kate felt bad. I'm sorry. Thank you again, she said humbly. I was being surly. I don't wake up very nice. Danny waved the apology away. Neither do I. Anyway, all I could hear was static, because the speaker's a piece of shit, too.